Animal shelters not only take animals off the streets, they also help reunite pets with their owners and find new homes for lost or abandoned animals. By fostering or taking an animal temporarily into your home, you're freeing up a spot so the shelter or rescue can take in another dog. This arrangement also mentally prepares the foster dog to be ready for adoption in a forever home. However, there are some pitfalls to consider before signing up to be a foster family. Here are 5 reasons why you should not foster, but should anyway. Reasons can range from personal preferences to a family member being afraid of big dogs, or that one of your kids is allergic to dog hair. Whatever it is, as long as you're willing and have the right home environment, shelters will usually work to find the best match for you to foster. The last thing they want is for you to end up with a dog that won't work out with you. Whether that means placing you with a hypoallergenic dog, a toddler-friendly one, a puppy, or a senior, there's always a foster dog for most home situations. Are you sure about this? Ever heard of the bystander effect? It refers to a phenomenon where individuals are less likely to offer help to a victim when there are other people present. Although there are many great families fostering dogs, the number of lost or abandoned dogs in shelters keep increasing all the time. This is mainly due to poor pet ownership by people with little awareness of the commitment and responsibility needed to care for a dog. When they realize their mistake and do not want to continue ownership, their pets will somehow end up in a shelter. So the need for dog foster parents is much greater than you think. Let's first address space, as this is probably one of the biggest misconceptions about dogs needing a lot of room. While it is true that some space at home is needed, dogs get their real space when you bring them out for walks. You may be surprised that large dogs like Great Danes can thrive in living in small apartments. Senior dogs, even those from high-energy breeds, might even be perfect for a laid-back person to foster. Whatever it is, the shelter will certainly assess your home situation before recommending the right kind of dog to let you foster. So even if all you can offer is a corner of the kitchen for a bed, you can save a life. In terms of expenses, most animal shelters will cover medical costs for their foster dogs. And some even provide supplies like food, crates, dog beds, and more. Plus, you can always involve your family and friends to donate supplies, instead of cash, like a baby shower. Once you tell people you're fostering a dog and need help, don't be surprised how enthusiastically they will respond. Yes, there's an emotional downside to this fostering business, especially when it's time to say goodbye. On your dog's adoption day, you may even need to bawl your eyes out in the morning, so there's time to keep it together before it gets picked up by the new owner. But hey, it's worth it, because the sadness is overcome by the peace and joy you'll feel knowing that it's the first day of the rest of the dog's life in a forever home. It's not uncommon for dog foster parents to encounter hurtful comments, especially those found online. These comments insinuate that they should, or must, adopt their foster dog, or the dog will suffer emotionally from what it perceives as another round of abandonment. Look, the last thing needed in a world full of homeless animals is for those who are foster parents, or potential ones, to be discouraged from helping save lives. Instead, see foster parents as people who give dogs love, security, and a home, and as people who train them how to be the best dog they can be. In doing so, these dogs become well prepped for the next and hopefully final stage of their lives in a forever home. In overcrowded shelters, animals often have to be put down to make room for new cohorts of abandoned ones, making it a grim cycle for both surviving animals and shelter volunteers. That's why when people step up to foster, they greatly alleviate the burden of shelters. And they are also saving lives. Fostering dogs is an integral part of animal rescue. Not only does it help the foster dog learn the proper skills and behavior to be successfully adopted, it also allows more dogs to be saved. There's always a perennial need for foster parents. So do consider volunteering at the nearest animal shelter. Thanks for watching. If you have found this video useful, hit the like button and subscribe for new content weekly.